Hello guys, it's Sunday, so here is your weekly dose of urban news. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update, and as always, a massive thanks to my awesome Patreon supporters and everyone else who keeps this going. An extension of the D Metro Line to Beverly Hills, consisting of 3 stations and spanning almost 4 miles, has opened in Los Angeles. The total length of this fully underground line is now 12 miles, and it now allows passengers to reach Union Station in just 21 minutes. Construction began in 2014, cost $2.3 billion, and these new stations are the first new ones in the city to open in the last 25 years. Notably, construction was complicated not only by numerous old utility lines, but also by thousands of abandoned oil wells, not all of which were accurately mapped. The subway expansion is part of the city's preparation for this summer's World Cup matches, followed by the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. The next 2 sections will open next year, adding 4 more stops in Beverly Hills, Century City, Westwood, and the West Los Angeles Veterans Medical Center. The first completed Mi-20 train for the RER B line in Paris was unveiled at the Alstom plant in Crespin, northern France. This marks a significant milestone in the production of 146 trains ordered for €2.5 billion and funded by Île-de-France Mobility. The new trains are being built by a consortium of Alstom and CAF. The 7-car Mi-20 train, measuring 104 meters in length, has the same length as the Mi-79 and Mi-84 trains, which it will replace. It can accommodate up to 1,063 passengers, which is 35% more. What about the RER B line itself? It carries 1 million passengers daily and connects central Paris with Charles de Gaulle Airport. Meanwhile, Helsinki City Council has decided to ban car traffic on Kaivokatu Street, which runs in front of the city's central train station. This is part of plans to transform the heart of the capital into a pedestrian zone. The central transport link between the eastern and western parts of the city will be closed and replaced with trees, summer cafes, and 2 new tram lines. These changes will be implemented gradually from now until the early 2030s. The plan was approved by an absolute majority, 77-5. Only 4 members of the Finns party and 1 Christian Democrat voted against it, arguing, among other things, that it would infringe on the rights of motorists. Overall, the area around the train station is the busiest in Finland, with about 200,000 people passing through it every day. Cars, trams, and pedestrians currently share Kaivokatu Street, while bicycles and electric scooters mostly use the tunnel under the station. The new plan calls for the creation of drop-off zones and underground parking near the station, as well as areas for taxis and service vehicles. This renovation is expected to cost the city €26 million, with an additional €15 million or so for new tram lines and utility work. In the Polish capital of Warsaw, they announced a new tender for the purchase of trams between 30 and 33 meters in length. In total, the plan is to purchase 20 units under the main contract and 42 under an option. All of them must be bidirectional, which is a significant change compared to last year's tender. Last year, the Transit Authority received only 2 bids from Škoda and Hyundai, but after almost 6 months of analysis, they decided to cancel the tender. The new trams, of course, must be low-floor, as well as have pivoting bogies and batteries for operation without an overhead contact line. At the same time, the requirements don't limit the number of sections. Manufacturers have to come up with the best tram design themselves, which will make sure the vehicle works well with the infrastructure. The winner will have 34 months to deliver trams under the main contract, and the first 2 units are set to arrive 28 months after the contract is signed. Opening of the first phase of the 19-kilometer-long Line 4 of the Cairo Metro, which includes the new Pyramids station, is scheduled for the first half of 2028. Notably, Japan is providing a $640 million loan for the construction of the line. The first phase runs mostly underground and serves 17 stations from the border of Cairo to the Grand Egyptian Museum. Mitsubishi is supplying 23 trains for this line, the first of which is scheduled to be delivered this month. And also Mitsubishi is working with local companies to lay tracks, build depots and install electromechanical systems. Once all 4 construction phases are complete, the line will reach the city airport and provide connections to the light rail network and both monorail lines. Meanwhile, Metro de Panama has begun testing of a 25-kilometer monorail line in Panama-City, which will connect both sides of the Panama Canal. The 14-station line will connect the Albrook Terminal Station of Metro Line 1 with Ciudad del Futuro, meaning City of Future, located west of Panama City. By the way, this is what the City of Future looks like. Testing is being conducted on the section between the Patio y Talleres and Ciudad del Futuro stations, which is part of the elevated section of the line, which is currently 81% complete. And the 5.3-kilometer section between the Albrook and the Panama Pacifico stations runs underground. It includes a tunnel under the Panama Canal, which is currently halfway complete. The total construction cost is $2.5 billion, of which $883 million is for rolling stock. It is being built jointly by Hitachi Rail and Mitsubishi, which are to build 28 6-car trains. The second phase of the line is planned to extend further west from Ciudad del Futuro to La Chorrera. And finally, the Argentine government plans to build a commuter rail line in Mendoza and is considering the possibility of having the commuter train use the same tracks as the metro tram, which would connect the city center with the eastern districts. In general, there are 3 types of track gauge in Argentina: narrow, standard and broad, and all 3 types are in use in the Mendoza region. The new line will run through the entire district of Maipú and reach Luján with a total length of 45 kilometers and 19 stops. The cost of its construction, according to the terms of the announced tender, is estimated at about $290 million, and the rolling stock for the new line has been ordered from the Chinese company CRRC. And that's all the news for this time. The links to the news sources, as usual, are in the video description, so thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.